Because the 4/4 and 2/2 time signatures both have 4 crotchets in a bar, it's very easy to confuse the two and to not really be sure of the difference or when you should use one and not the other. Time signatures do a bit more than just tell us how to count. They imply a certain feel to the music. So a 4/4 would imply a faster, lighter 4/2 bar, a kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and so on. Whereas a 2/2 implies a slower, heavier 2 to the bar, kind of 1, 2, 1, and so on. What we're going to do in this video is I'm going to play Beethoven's famous Ode to Joy on the piano, and we'll look at how it might affect the choices I make in how I play and arrange and interpret that music if it were written first of all in 4/4 and then if it were written in 2/2. So first of all we have the melody, which I'm going to play with my right hand. The melody is pretty much just straight crotchets. And so on and so on. What we're going to do first of all is imagine that it's in 4/4 time. So with this hand I'll keep an even 4 to the bar going like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So let's see what that sounds like if we arrange it as though it's in 4/4 time. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but arrange it and play it as though it's in 2/2 time. So instead of playing 4 to a bar with this hand, I'm going to play a slower and heavier 2 to the bar like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on. So let's see how it sounds when it's arranged for 2/2 time instead of 4/4. Beethoven originally wrote that in 4/4, but that shouldn't stop me playing it with a 2 to a bar feel if that's the particular effect I'm going for. Because the difference between 4/4 and 2/2 is mainly about how the music feels, there is some grey area between the two, and you may well find musicians sometimes listening to music and saying to each other, does that feel like a 4 or a 2 to you? You might also find musicians in bands, for example, saying to one another something like, can you play that with more of a cut feel? Meaning, can you make that feel as though it's more 2 to a bar rather than 4 to a bar? Or conversely, you might find musicians asking each other, can you play that with more of a 4 to a bar kind of feel?